Hey guys, welcome back to another video. You are listening to your favorite girl, Lady Garrison, where we walk by faith and not by sight. Hi, I know it's been a while, and we are going to jump right into this video. Yes, teaching newborn care, educating, empowering families, working with families now for over 15 years. I am ready to do a sit down to say, who am I? Everything about my background, or a little about my background education wise, how I started as a newborn care specialist, and how have my journey been so far. Hi again. As a certified newborn care specialist, I started taking care of babies from a tender years. Um I was a early childhood teacher back home in Jamaica. I teach in early childhood system for over 15 years. Also, yes, and these 15 years and my n- knowledge and my not my only my knowledge, my experiences in newborn care adding up to 15 years combined. Because while I was teaching in Jamaica, I would be doing newborn care. So my years clash and intertwine by adding to my 15 years and both angle. I started teaching in the early childhood system from I was 17 years old. I am a product of teenage pregnancy. I had my daughter pretty young, and teaching early childhood was my third job I had from after giving birth to my daughter. I used to volunteer at a school. After volunteering for a couple months to a year, approximately to a year, I got a job offer. And from there, and I never left the classroom at all. What I did was grow in the classroom, evolved in the classroom, got my schooling through the classroom, and all that. I went to many institutions in Jamaica to learn early childhood education. Some of these institutions include I did human exceptionalities at the micro universities. That's a short course. I did another short course, comprehensive reading. I also did my level 2 certificate from Archers NTA in Jamaica. Shout out Archers young people, you can get ahead with Archers. I have that certificate today. That's my first official teaching certificate in Jamaica. I'm from Archers. Then I went on and I started the St. Joseph Teachers College. I did not finish my tenure there, but I did a semester at St. Joseph Teachers College. I also started PACE, doing that's College of Agriculture and Science and Education, doing primary education. I did 2 semester doing primary education, which I stopped. And after a few years, I went back to CASE to finish my early childhood associate degree, or rather an associate degree in early childhood at CASE. So that's where I get my tertiary finalized certificate from, and it's Mark University is a branch of. So yes, that's where I get my associate degree from Jamaica. Transferring here to the United States, where I now live and work as a newborn care specialist, I had gained my first certification from ICT Academy as a certified newborn care specialist, master certified newborn care specialist. And I would recommend them to anyone who wants to teach newborn care specialists, anyone who wants to have a higher level of knowledge and skills in the newborn care industry. I further myself by having another certificate in newborn care specialist from Newborn Care IQ, which I also work not work but aligned myself also with that institution, where as the founder of Newborn Cares of Magic Minds Foundation, where we have the You Are Enough conference each year. We dedicate ourselves to give back to our community, and Newborn Care IQ is one of our proud sponsors, who this year is the second year sponsoring us a certified course or a certificate course to lead to two persons getting the course for free, and that's one of our major goals, and it is on the way, and we were successful in doing so another year. So I liaisoned with them and I got a certificate through that institution as well. And I got another certificate through that institution. Oh, and that's a postpartum doula certification where I help mothers transition in the new stages after giving birth. I also certified in that area. I have a few other certificates that I am now pending, and a few more short courses that I'm currently doing, which I don't wish to say right now. But in the newborn care field, if you want to be always knowledgeable and skilled in the industry, it's not a stop or one place that you are no longer okay. Yes, you can have a certificate and be done at that and work well and work knowledgeable and have the necessary skills to tenure your work. However, in the field, it's best if you always keep learning and doing other short courses and adding to your already education that you already have, right? So some of the courses that I recommend in different videos or in future videos to persons who want to become a newborn care specialist, and some of the courses that you can also add to yourself to become better marketable in the industry, so that clients will feel more reliable and more you become more trustworthy and knowledgeable in the industry. In other videos, I will definitely explain those. So those pretty much compact most of my education in the field of early childhood education and newborn care as a newborn care specialist. Living in the States, I love my job. I have done nothing more than newborn care. As some of my parents would say, why don't I go back in the classroom? Our friends would even ask. I choose not to go back in the classroom. Not only that, it's different, and the education level is very different here. The workload is much more here. And as so in Jamaica, also the workload can be a lot. But this is where my passion lies. And I grow in this field so much where I want to educate and empower others who are already in the industry and those who are thinking of joining the industry. So much so that I started advocating for the industry so we have more knowledgeable, educated, and empowered newborn care specialists coming in the industry, such as making videos like these, educating persons to the pathway to become a certified newborn care specialist, as I think education in that department is lacking, where persons are still a bit confused or still a bit not understanding the outline detail of how you have to become a certified newborn care specialist. Hence, we create these videos not only to educate parents daily about simple skills how to take care of their newborn, but to also empower other future newborn care specialists who are already in the industry and who is looking forward to join. So here we are, we introducing ourselves in 2026, and I know we don't upload as much as we need to, but this is a page that you can definitely count on for raw, authentic, truth, honest, and education where it comes to newborn care, early childhood education, and simple things that do's and don'ts that parents find it difficult to maneuver and overcome. Simple myths and here and there things that old wife tales versus science based on scientific factual factualities. Hey everybody again, my name is Devon Garrison. Thank you so much for watching this video up to now, and see you soon in our other upcoming video. I hope this video was informative, educational, and give you a sneak peek of who Lady Garrison is, and of course my education and my background, and of course where I started my early childhood journey or taking care of kids. Our person would say, hi, I'm also a children book author. So, if we're not promoting our books as you see them behind us, we're educating, empowering, and motivating somebody. Until next time, remember to like, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, and leave a comment. Thank you. Bye.